I think Wes Miller is doing a phenomenal job. As JT mentioned, you kind of saw what he had to come in and do. I mean, he came into a team that only had, I believe, if I remember correct, 5 players on the roster after the
Mhm.
mass exodus, the
Sounds about
transfer
right.
portal, and then he had to not only recruit his guys, but he had to recruit those guys back to that team for that year. So you think about everything he had to overcome and all that in that year one. I mean, everything was against him at that point. You had to go into the recruiting. You had to recruit the guys back to the team who left. Then he had to bring his guys. And by the time he was hired, it was spring. So you only had roughly about, what was that, 2.5, 3 months to really get everything, get those guys back, build your staff, and then you have summer workouts. You had to do all that in a short period of time, all at a scenario in a new school that you are moving across the country for. But overall, I think Wes is doing a phenomenal job. As JT mentioned, he's recruiting the right guys. He just got Rayvon Griffith, a local talent to stay home, who is a top 50 player in the class of 2023. Then you also go down to Florida and you get Jizzle James, another top 50 player in the class of 2023, all to come here. And then on top of that, you have guys like Dan Skills, top 50 player in the class of 2022. Josh Reed, another top 100 player in the class of 2022. He's recruiting the right guys. And when he's out there recruiting, you can see